And in 1986, I launched my own television show with a relentless determination to succeed. Eventually, we did make it to the top, and we stayed there for 25 years. But a few years ago, I decided, as you will at some point, that it was time to recalculate, find new territory, break new ground. So I ended the show and launched OWN, the Oprah Winfrey Network. 1 year later, after launching OWN, nearly every media outlet had proclaimed that my new venture was a flop. Not just a flop, but a big, bold flop, they call it. I was stressed and I was frustrated, and quite frankly, I was embarrassed. And as I was in the shower, the words of an old hymn came to me. You may not know it. It's by and by when the morning comes. And the words came to me, trouble don't last always, from that hymn. This too shall pass. So I'm here today to tell you, I have turned that network around. This is what I want to share. It doesn't matter how far you might rise. At some point, you are bound to stumble, because if you're constantly doing what we do, raising the bar, if you are constantly pushing yourself higher, higher, the law of averages, not to mention the myth of Icarus, predicts that you will at some point fall. And when you do, I want you to know this, remember this, there is no such thing as failure. Failure is just life trying to move us in another direction. Now, when you're down there in the hole, it looks like failure. It's really okay to feel bad for a little while. Give yourself time to mourn what you think you may have lost. But then, here's the key. Learn from every mistake, because every experience, encounter, and particularly your mistakes, are there to teach you and force you into being more of who you are.